together.
Happy Monday, everybody. It's a little smoking here, Chaz. This hookah, I'm about to open this door if I pass out.
Oh,
I know I didn't close the door because my friend is in the other room. I wanted to be like, whatever, child. I don't want to die. How you doing, Danny? Welcome to everybody in the chat right now. Welcome to another recap for the lean. My voice just came back like 2 hours ago. So that's why I'm a little low, but I'm sure I'll probably hype up a little bit. Maybe not. This episode was kind of boring. You know what I'm saying?
you should be wearing a robe.
I'm not at home, so I can't wear my robe. I'm actually in Atlanta for the rest of the year.
It's
So
late there, so go to sleep.
it is late. I do miss my time zone because usually for me it's like 4 or 5, and I have the rest of the night. Baby, it is literally 7:30. So we're here. Hey Jim Bunny, again. How you doing, Danny?
Better now. Work beat my behind today, baby.
You know, the end of the year is so weird for me. It's like I don't. I always have like a big project to work on at the end of the year, but it's so quiet around the office, so I can move in my own pace. So
For me, it's everybody, like all the big wigs start their PTO next Monday, so it's like they trying to finalize everything before they go on for the rest of the year.
yeah, same, and that's why I don't need to take time off because, well, child, my mental.
It's a waste.
It is. I just and I'm remote too, so it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jim Buddy, the Potomac episode actually was like, man, next week gonna be good.
Not Potomac.
Yes, Potomac.
I like that.
I was not giving anything. But we'll still talk about some things, a few talking points. Next week's gonna be good, and I cannot wait because I just hope that whatever comes, Jacqueline, it don't matter because she is so disrespectful and tacky in so many ways. So yes, she is pregnant. I saw, but I mean, yay, confetti.
To PP.
It's crazy. So I'll go ahead and get into it. We won't be here long, I'm sure. I'll get into it. So the beginning of this episode, we see Stacey, Karen. Well, we see Mia, and Mia's talking about her kids. Honestly, I'm tired of this storyline.
Me too.
The storyline is like so played out. I think Mia is kind of like tacky. She's declassing the show, in my opinion. And I'm just not interested. I don't care about her. I don't care about Ink. I don't even care about Gordon. I mean, God bless him.
I don't care about none of them. I don't care about Mia's feet.
Who?
Her feet. I don't care about them
First
feet.
of all, talking about you, talk about my feet. Side note: this past weekend, a friend of mine here has a Christmas party, and this year's theme was based off reality TV. So if you follow my social media, you probably saw it. I will post on the thing, but I don't have it right now. So anyway, you're supposed to come dressed as like your favorite reality TV star in some kind of way. I went dressed as, she's not my favorite, but I think
that look was iconic.
She has iconic moments. In this look, I went dressed as Kenya, dressed as Phaedra. So when she wore the net and the little booty pads and stuff like that, I did win first place for fan favorite. So thank God for that, because I was like, I'm out here looking crazy. I got to win something.
If anybody knows you love a theme. You will go all out.
I do love a theme. Chad was there, but Chad did not dress up. Boo. And Antonio ended up having to go home, so he didn't get a chance to go. But I'll probably find some pictures to show y'all, Chad. But I was basically naked, just like he.
Show the feet, honey. That's all.
And Danny said, my feet, I'm out here. First of all, somebody said, you got Akbar feet. I wanted to cuss them out. I know.
Because they was hanging off the shoe. That's all.
Mine was sliding down through the shoe. I don't know how y'all women wear heels all night, but baby, I was being a trooper.
You think that's why Kenya's feet be ashy, so she don't slide down?
I had plenty of lotion on too.
That's probably why you slid.
It was a good time. But yeah. So back to the show. So Stacey, Karen, Giselle get together. Karen is having her Love Lagoon event that she had, I think, a couple seasons ago, where she gets the couples together and things like that. So that's going to be happening later on in this episode and next week's too. But basically in this scene, Stacey is with TJ, and everybody's kind of basically tell her that they feel like, okay, TJ, yeah, he's not having sex. He don't want to have sex with you because of blah, blah, blah. But they think he's getting it from somewhere else. Specifically, they think he's getting it while living in LA. She doesn't believe it. And they just feel like, you don't really know him that well. And you just kind of keep an eye open. I guess this whole thing, they're trying to keep an eye open for. What did I just do? Girl, I thought I deleted all my notes. I was like, oh my God. But nothing really happened in this scene. Did you have any thoughts on this scene, Danny, at all?
honestly, none other than Mia. Like, she keeps harping on saying she keeps protecting her kids, and I don't understand why she keeps showing these moments with them. Like, it's not doesn't make sense. You contradicting protecting your kids at the sake of showing your truth and your reality. I think it's hard to do both. And the other conversation, I think the ladies are right. I think TJ be down to the Abbey, somewhere in West Hollywood, but that's
You
just me.
think he'd be at the Abbey?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even go to the Abbey. I mean, I went to the Abbey with y'all when y'all came in town, but I don't even go there. So I hope he ain't down to the Abbey check.
Wasn't my favorite spot, but
nah.
So yeah, nothing.
Okay, so then after that, we got Wendy. Wendy gets all the girls together to go shopping, and she's planning the trip to Panama. Now, a lot of things happened in this scene that was funny to me because one, Kiana did not know the difference between Panama and Panama City. She was just talking about how she likes to go to these nice places, and I'm like, girl, I don't think you realize, but that's actually very common. A lot of people don't really know much about Panama. They know Panama City specifically. So that was funny to see. And then Ashley made a comment. I guess the place they were at, the lady there helped style her. I did not know she had a stylist. And
I would have left.
If she's styling her,
it's not somewhere shop.
If she's the reason why Ashley be looking so cheap, then baby, Ashley, please. You know what? I'm so sorry, Ashley. It's never been your fault. It's actually this lady's fault because she be having her look crazy. Mia wants to invite Jacqueline. She said, I think she said Gordon. Did she not want to go with Gordon? Or he didn't.
Yeah, says she don't want Gordon. She don't want Gordon to go, and Ink can't go.
Okay, so then she wants to bring Jacqueline. And so I don't even know why she even thought it would be okay to even ask, but she goes over and she asks Karen, could she go? Before she could even get it out, Karen was like, no. And rightfully so. I mean, listen, rightfully so. And so Mia's just like, well, I guess I just come by myself because I don't have no other man to bring, right? I got nobody else I'm sleeping with. So she goes over to tell Jack because Jacqueline is there. Jacqueline shows up and her little bodycon dress or whatever. And Jacqueline's like, yeah, who cares? Like, I don't care. Like, I'm good. But like, she knows, like, okay, I don't care that I'm not going, right? It says she didn't want to go. She's over Karen. Mind you, they had an issue in the past a couple episodes ago. And so I'm not surprised. But any thoughts here?
I just liked how when Mia was telling Jacqueline what Karen said, you hear Karen kind of saying it out loud. I did.
She was like, yeah, I did. Yeah. And I'm glad she let her know, like, girl, when I told you I don't F with you, I meant it.
I mean it.
And that's ain't nothing to change. You're not even a part of this group. And the only reason you're around is because of Mia. Let's be clear. Nobody hangs with her.
And I want to give Mia credit for asking her Karen, right? But on the flip side, to me, I just also feel that Mia is behind encouraging Jacqueline to still show up at the party with them balloons and stuff.
You say you wait.
I encourage me. I wanna give Mia props for doing the right thing and asking Karen for permission about bringing Jacqueline. But then on the flip side, I just truly believe Mia is also behind the one egging Jacqueline on to show up at the party anyway.
In the preview, you see her being like, like it was cute, but she actually set her friend up for whatever's going to come to her. And when it comes, I just
told her, girl, just show up with some balloons, a peace offering in a moment. Karen's going to let you in.
Yeah, no. There was 2 dogs in that scene. We will talk about it. It was her and
Mia and the one that was coming in.
Correct. So some small scenes before we get to the Love Lagoon. We see Kiana and her man. And she basically says that he doesn't really like to be on the camera and stuff like that and TV. It seems like she just wants like to have fun and do things, but he just seems like the type of man that's just not really fun. He seems like the type of man that's just, I don't know how he views her, but like he wants a kept woman, but he wants to just like almost control her in every aspect. Is what I see.
I got that he was on Watch What Happens Live last night with her, and I didn't
see it. He got okay. Is that what he was giving?
Yeah, he could be on TV even then when the camera turned to him in the audience.
What gags me more still is that he's 42 because he looks closer to 71 than anybody. Like I'm 35. Like I have a lot of
I'm
friends.
45.
You're 45, and that man looks way closer to 80 than he does any 30, 40, or even 50.
He's 42 exactly.
Yeah. Kiana's a beautiful woman. She needs to whatever she sees in him, there's something there, but I don't think there's much there. The way she is talking on camera, she should not be with him. She doesn't seem happy. She seems like she wants to have fun and be fun, but he does not provide that for him.
Wait, Jen Bunny says Greg is 52.
She said it was 42.
Oh.
She said in the episode when she was at his office, she said 42. I can't have messed that up. He's not 52. He's 40. She said 42 or 43.
Okay, to be exact. He's 43.
If I'm wrong, please find the proof. But I believe I remember hearing that. This was a couple episodes ago. But they man lying about his age. Somebody lying. Okay, and it ain't me. Yes, he does look old, Tori, and he does not look 42 is my point. He does not look 42. Okay, and he is unattractive. And he has a hairline that's like, it's a lot of things. I don't care what you say. He does not look 42. He looks older. But you know, Tori, maybe you should date him since you know he don't look old. That's my best friend, by the way. So yeah, Dr. Tori Milenbeer. Hey girl. All right. And then we see Stacy and her aunt, and she just wait. That was her aunt, right? Was it her aunt?
It's her aunt, but they're so close in age. She says, but I didn't think they were close in age either.
Well, Auntie basically said that's too long to go without sex. You need to get you some. Everybody's telling her the same thing. You need to get you some, girl. You need to get you some. You need to get some. You need to get some. And that's just what it is. Any thoughts on any of this between Kiana and her man, her 42 but looking 60-year-old man, and Stacy and her aunt?
No, with Stacy and her aunt, it was funny because while the aunt said that, you know, about the girl, she also said, well, I also feel you're doing the right thing waiting with him too. So it was like, which one is it, girl?
It's nothing. I think she was saying like, you know, waiting, but she's just saying like, okay, girl, it's been a long time since you've had sex.
A long period.
I think she's talking about sex in general, and I feel like everybody's okay with him waiting, but they just feel like, girl, don't you have some need? She clearly
it's okay to wait to hunch him, but go and get it somewhere else while you waiting.
I mean, they best friends, right? You know, it's kind of one of those things to where you don't put all your eggs in one basket, especially if y'all not anything committed, to where y'all not exclusive.
And he's somewhat of a jerk.
Huh?
And he showed me last episode, he's kind of a jerk.
Ain't no counter. He definitely won. I mean, the way he acted at that table at Wendy's event was just like, dang, okay. Especially over that.
And it was crazy. And funny thing is, Stacy and her aunt, to me, I wouldn't get that they were related, not because of looks or anything.
Yeah.
But the aunt just Stacy seems so uptight compared to her aunt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like her aunt just seems like I could say where her aunt probably have a conversation for an hour if I met her at a bar. Just sit down.
Yeah, she seems like, listen, the fun auntie, if anything, like she definitely gave like I'm someone's aunt, but her energy was not nearly even giving it. You know, she still felt very youthful to me.
Yeah.
Durga said, y'all, my sister just relocated to DC a few months ago. She lives in the same building with Mia and her man. Girl, tell your sister to go and put her ear
like Robin, like
and listen to see what's happening in that. See, first of all, go to Gordon's apartment first and then listen to him and see, and then go to Mia's apartment. Then I want to see what's happening in those apartments. And is she really, you know, washing his underwear, like his dirty drawers? Because she said she was. I want to know if she really taking care of him like she claimed.
I feel like he doing the laundry.
I don't know who's doing the laundry. I don't know. Maybe the kids. Who knows? Yes, Stacey's aunt is very relatable. I agree. Tori, I'm trying to get to DC myself. I love DC. Tori's in DC. I love me some DC. I've always had a like I wanted to live in DC when I was a little younger, but now I don't really. I like to visit, not to live
I
there.
just feel like everywhere I've ever visited, DC has the best brunch experience for me when it comes in terms of like the servers and like
Yeah,
they just treat you so well. You never have to ask for a refill, nothing. I've never really experienced that.
it used to be that way for me.
Uh,
Now sometimes it gives a little Atlanta, like poor service. Sometimes if there's a spot to go to, a lot of places have been shut down, ain't going on anymore. So but I always have a good time in DC, no matter when. So it is like regardless, especially for it to be cold. Like I still have a good time in the winter there
yeah,
consistently. Um, we see Giselle goes on a date. I can't pronounce her man's name, but he's
Nance.
dating Nance. What do you think about Nance?
I
Namaste,
I
whatever.
actually, if she don't try to make it work for him, from what we see, let me just say, because we don't, from what we see on camera, he seems really nice. He's good looking. He has kind of, he seems like from what I see, he's very DC. You could tell like he fits in DC,
Yeah,
and he should be good for her. He looks like he wants to have fun, and she could use some of that where her daughter's gone.
that's true. I like it. It's cool. I mean, it's good to see her date right. I mean,
Yeah,
that's just. I mean, it's about time. I think when women. So yes, this is Housewives, but nowadays everybody on the show are not wives, so they need to be dating.
yeah,
They need a love interest. I mean, we need to see
bingo.
them with someone. Not saying they got to be with a man, but at least for to show. I mean, this one is more believable than the one last year that she was dating.
And more believable than Sherman.
Yes, this is the most I could actually see her with this man,
Yeah,
in my opinion. Um, so yeah. Have y'all already discussed Jacqueline being not yet? We're gonna get to we can I
we
mean, we can talk
mentioned it,
about-
but
so I have been reading Jacqueline all season because she's just tacky.
it's a
Like
late piece of girl.
from her smelling Mia's cooch to just how you can like the comment she made at the table episodes ago when she was like, I'm here to stay. Like somebody Mia has gotten her head and Mia's gonna get that girl red for filth. Um and the crazy part is I used to somewhat be okay with Jacqueline. I felt bad for her in the previous seasons where,
I
she was
felt bad
kind
when they shared deodorant that season.
of my God today. But Jacqueline is very tacky. Like, and she's the actual official friend of her and Jazzy are. And it's just crazy that we're gonna talk about it. I can't talk about it much this week because the mess
Coming up
happens next
next
week.
week.
All right, so we get to the Love Lagoon, right? And they have mermaids. First of all, Ray was like going crazy for the Little Mermaids. I think those mermaids should have some different kind of hair. Because it's like if you're gonna be a mermaid, maybe give me some full body hair. The moment those mermaids got in the water, it just all fell apart.
First of
My
all, if I was them mermaids, the minute everybody had their backs to me when they were sitting down, I would have been perched at the end of the pool. Ain't no way I'm gonna keep swimming the whole time.
it was a cute idea. So it was something to do. I just thought that their little hair needed some more packs in it. And I don't have no hair. I'm bald, right? But I can still talk about when
It was a
somebody
pack
had
and
no
a
hair.
half.
Yeah. But it was a good idea. So Ashley and Giselle bring their dates. We know Ashley has found yet another white man to be with. She
At least
just
he ain't 55.
she just chooses to, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's great. But I just thought maybe she would try something a little different this
I
time.
thought that she was spray tanning so much in her confessionals that we would have seen something.
Ashley also tacky, but hey, she got a new boo, and he cool. He do look like Harry Styles, somebody.
Like
He
Michael
look like
Darby Jr.
Jack Harlow. He do look like you big little
Michael
people.
Darby Jr.
Yes. Mia comes along. Jazzy brings her man. And first of all, he's cool, but he just be seeming like he a little slow sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Like he's interesting. I wonder how old is he. I think we talked about this a couple episodes ago at their event, but it's good to see Jazzy around.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna stop showing her, considering that she did the interview with what's his name. And when you do
Carlos.
interviews with people like Carlos, typically you are usually exiled from whatever. I'm not sure what that means, but maybe we'll see her at the reunion. She has a lot to speak for, I think. Well, a little, not a lot, but a few things. But I do like Jazzy, and I hope that if
Me
she's
too.
an opportunity, she comes back. He's 27. Okay. And she's what, 30 something, like 30. I think she's 31.
But not too big.
She's older than him. I know that.
But not too big of a difference.
Yeah, not big of a difference. Yeah, yeah. But hey, she got a ball player, so why not? So they all get there. First of all, Ashley randomly shows Stacey her coochie. I don't know what's going on with Potomac. It's becoming very coochie-ish. It's giving very much so dungeon, and my God, I don't know.
Talk about coochie cool, honey.
All these franchises seem to go down a realm of like lesbianism at some point, and Potomac is there. It started with Wendy and Mia and stuff, and whatever. Who cares? They doing it. So they sit down and they ask questions. They start, the first question is, has your partner ever cheated? And so of course it's kind of easy for everybody to say no, but when Karen says that she hasn't cheated, everyone is like, girl, please don't forget about Blue Eyes. Don't forget about Blue Eyes. They don't believe that Karen hasn't cheated. Do you believe Karen has cheated on
I believe they cheated on each other.
You think they have? Okay, well, he says no, right? And then they talk about Stacey. And so Stacey, before she says her answer, she says, well, basically Giselle and Karen think that TJ, you are in LA doing other people or whatever, basically having some fun or whatever. And Giselle is like, well, I didn't think this really applied to y'all. Y'all not together, right? Y'all supposed to be best friends. Y'all ain't no couple. I kind of laugh because I'm like, damn, okay. Because secondly, if you look on the screen, it keeps saying Stacey's best friend, Stacey's best friend, and we don't really know. I mean, obviously they're like together, right? I mean,
yeah,
they're together, but it was funny to hear her say that. But you know, they talk about him like not having sex, and he talks about sleeping with Bugs Bunny. You know, yes, that's the only person he's sleeping with is Bugs Bunny in the bed. And I'm like, TJ, you are weird. And so they just basically say, like, you know, she just needs to meet some people. She's talking about how they were telling her that she should sleep around and have some sex, and they was saying like not sleep around, but they think she should have some penises somewhere. I just feel like Giselle, it's interesting to see her to be so sex positive. She really don't really talk about sex a lot, but it's I guess it's good to her to kind of open it up. You know, Ashley has been like a sex porn girl for the last 2 seasons, and she's been separated. So she's so sex forward and sex positive.
I ain't here for it.
But yeah, so TJ does not take offense to it though. He respects what they're saying and says like there must be good friends for, you know, he seems to be very supportive of them telling her to do things and have fun, but he also did tell her that if she did, then you know that would,
he cussed Stacey out in that car on the way home.
He probably did, but he said like he was okay right there, right? Jazzy's boyfriend says that he does not believe that she has cheated, but she said she would be a fool if she said he has not cheated, because she feels like he has, considering that, you know, he got that child and it happened around the same time. That weird little timeline, right? Eddie and Wendy, who was my favorite couple, they say no, that ain't happening. First of all, Eddie and Wendy are like, and I hate saying couple goals, but they are couple goals to me.
Yes,
they just look so good together. They just have so much like synergy. When I see them, like I just love them as a couple. And I think over the years, like Wendy has finally grown into herself. Like she was never unattractive, but like, you know, she got her body done and stuff like that, and now everything is just like perfect with her. Like she looks.
You're right, because she was always confident, like intelligence wise and stuff, but now she oozes a different confidence.
Yeah,
it's like she came into her own on the show. It's good to see.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with this too, Torin. I was kind of the way that Jazzy was kind of like, you know, oh yeah, I'd be a fool to think he ain't cheat. But earlier when you was given the timeline, she was kind of like not being up, you know, forward about what was happening. Like it didn't. Us watching the show, we clearly see that there's the timeline overlaps. He clearly had to have cheated on you, or is it true that you were the other woman? And you can't. I mean, what is it? Because I mean, you know, the same energy she gave here, she should have been kind of being more transparent. I think early at the table, like at the early episodes, you know, when she explained it. But I mean, hey, and then Kiana and her man, they say no. Mia says no, but everyone is confused because they like, what? you clearly was messing with ink while you was with Gordon. So why is there a no? Then they kind of question her about the whole threesome thing because you know that she said that they've had threesomes. She says it's not really cheating because she was okay with it. All these things. Any thoughts here on any of any of the couples in the questions here?
I just know that this was probably the most I've ever enjoyed Ray.
Ray, what did he do?
Ray was just Ray was alive. This
Yeah.
conversation, like sex, brought him
Well, the
alive.
mermaids were there. The mermaids had them turned on, baby. You know,
they say you be in that pool. He said every day if they was here.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, I enjoyed Ray. That's all I got. I think with the whole Jazzy thing, the way she had it's the way he brushed over the nothing prior, nothing after we got back together, like only during that thing, was kind of her way. I almost felt like it was an out for her if anybody asked her in the future to clarify that, be like, you heard him say at the party, nothing while we was after we got back together. Yeah. So it's like she provided her an easy out. That even if they try to get her to explain more, she's not going to have to because of that.
That's true. Everybody was pretty. I wish the questions would have been different going around. I mean, I'm glad they all answered it, but I mean, just a little diversity in the question.
You got time to think by the time it gets to you.
It was kind of like, have you cheated? Have you cheated? Have you cheated? Have you cheated? I'm just gonna say no.
Mia had time to come up with a lie. And then I liked when Mia said, yeah, I've cheated. And Stacey said, hold up, we're just going to rush over that.
Right. Because I mean, she's tired of everybody coming at her. Like this is, she feel like everybody's like questioning her about things. They kind of brush over other questions. But it's like, well, Stacey,
you're the new girl. They trying to get to know you still.
You're the new girl. And also your situation is just, I mean, I'm not saying it's unheard of because I think it's great for people that want to wait till they're married and stuff like that. But it's just kind of
not believable.
Personally, I don't think that man is having sex at all. But he made it very clear that listen, I may not be having sex until marriage, but they don't mean I'm a virgin. Okay.
Even that.
Whereas, I put you down. Like we talked about this. Me and Asia said we feel like TJ Packett. Antonio and others was like, I was like, nah, I think TJ got something down there.
I think he is.
Huh?
I think he is.
I think he got some down there. I think when he do give it to Stacey, if he does, he gonna give it to her good because she probably very stiff anyway. Ain't like she just
gonna break in half.
Break her in half, child. She gonna know what to do.
The lean after dark.
You said what?
It's the lean after dark now.
Okay.
This the lean lagoon.
The lean lagoon. A lot of liars with that cheating question.
Only people I don't think was lying was Wendy and Eddie.
Yeah, I think everybody else had a little infidelity in there somewhere. I don't know. That's just me. Ashley. Well, no, I'll wait. So the next question was, are you more dominant or submissive in the bedroom? And this is where he says, because I think Kiana was trying to be like, okay, well, they said something towards him. He was like, listen, I'm not a virgin now. I didn't have sex. Like I got some stuff with him. And so then Kiana said, okay, well, I guess you'll let Stacey know when you get there. Or Stacey will find out when you get to having sex. She don't know what you are.
Kiana was taking shots making comments every time.
She was being shady, but she moved on past it. And she says that she's more dominant. Eddie says that he is way more dominant. He was like, pull him to the side of the bed. I was like, oh, Eddie, child. I know Eddie and Wendy be going at it over there. All that chocolate stuff just be everywhere in the room. Mia says she's more dominant with Gordon, but with Ink, she's more submissive because he choked her. And I hollered because Carrie's in the confessional talking about how
the only way you can hang.
It's the only way to hold on to her, and he had to climb all these little ladders to get to her neck. Things like that.
Everybody was making fun of the height.
Everybody was making fun of Ink. He don't seem that short to me, but I guess I got to look closer. I don't know. He didn't seem that short to me. And then Ashley, she says with women she's more dominant, but with men she's more submissive. And I'm like, when did you become such this lesbian lover? Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but when did this become like your norm? I just don't understand. Ashley wants a moment with anything so bad.
I believe her. Crazy thing is, I believe her.
If I was a woman, I would not let Ashley little big forehead, tacky dress and self be dominant for me. I would be feminine top. Huh?
Ashley is a soft top, a feminine top.
You think so? Well, she did say she was a drag king, so I guess that makes sense, right? She do. Child, whatever.
Go
Throw
from
me.
mouth
I'm
to
throwing up. Then Wendy brings up, I guess, Ashley being drunk at her party and was like, okay, now show me something. I guess she wanted to see Wendy's. Listen, Wendy must got a pretty coochie because everybody want to see it. I'm just saying it
Mia.
must be pretty. So listen, she got all the girls want to see it. At this rate, Mia didn't
Ah,
see it. What?
the last comment.
Okay. Jerry said, as a proud member of the LGBT community, it's a no for exactly.
We wasn't letting
Listen,
her in either.
I wouldn't let her in either. We good, baby. Raise them kids, get them off the
We
kitchen
full.
counter. Please do that.
We full.
Finish your divorce and stay with Jack Harlow or whatever he is. We don't. They don't want you either, Ashley. Stay where you are. We good. Keep picking them white men, child. So that's pretty much all that happens. Ashley, yeah, I mean, Jazzy's boo boyfriend says that he's more dominant. I could believe that. You know, he probably be putting it down. I don't find it to be that attractive, but he a ball player. He kind of right, kind of tall, but I feel like he maybe put it down for real. I don't know. Her ex-husband is what say is another representation. Who?
He ain't making it either, Michael Darby.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Ugh.
And so the episode actually ends here, but before it ends, there's a dog on the lawn on the side, and they're like, "Whose dog is that?" And but then out from the other side of the damn yard comes Jacqueline, and Karen gets up immediately and is like, "Oh no,
hell
no, oh no, hell no! Why is she here?" And the episode ends. I was so mad because I have been looking forward to this scene. The thing is, before the episode, I did not know that. So I thought that whatever event she came to, she was invited. But watching this episode, we find out that she was not invited. So not only are you not invited, you show up not just anywhere, you show up to someone's home.
And you bring a +1.
She brought a +1?
The dog.
Oh, that was her dog.
It gotta be.
I thought that was somebody's dog in their yard. I didn't.
I thought Jacqueline brought the dog because I just found the odds that the dog arrived same time she did.
But yeah, you show up to someone's home and you come with a shady ass reveal. That's crazy. So whatever Karen does and says next week and the rest of the season, it's warranted. And I really want her to wear her out because, and you know, like you said, that Mia set her up to do this. This is basically Mia. This is basically Mia's doing. Jacqueline just got pushed out to do it, sent out to do it, and
Mia gets to talk about Karen defending Jacqueline. So that's why she did it too.
You said now watch Giselle gaslight Karen. I don't know. You know. I hope Giselle just kind of sits back. I don't think the thing is Giselle is not really an advocate for Mia this season, so I don't think she would advocate for Jacqueline either.
Yeah, she said Mia's dead to her this season, so
yeah, because you got to know that whole daughter thing is gonna come back up. That ain't over.
Yeah,
I don't know what she's gonna do, but it ain't over.
With Mia, Jacqueline's not gonna get any defense from her either.
Yeah, at this rate, you know, just I don't like Cha Cha like that. Bring Cha Cha back. No, I'm sorry, don't bring her back. But if we gotta have somebody, just have her there. That's tacky. And like I said, whatever comes her way, I think it's deserved, personally.
I agree. I hope she cries.
I hope she does more. I hope she hurts her feelings, breaks her soul, breaks her spirit.
I hope she lands in there.
That's rude. That's disrespectful, and you gonna get whatever's coming.
You keep talking about my cases, you about to catch a case for trespassing.
Yeah. And in the clip, you see, you know, Mia is just like all like girl. It's just the way
Karen, that was so sweet. She brought you balloons.
The funny part is the way that Jacqueline came up, like, hey.
Jacqueline coming, like, we know it's mess, right? But is she coming under the pretense of coming in peace with the balloons, or the balloons do have a message? Like, we still didn't see all that. Like, it could be a shady delivery of balloons for all we know, you know?
It didn't matter. It didn't matter what she came for. Jacqueline, Karen said no.
No, I agree with that. I just want to know if it's like under the pretense of coming in peace, or does she arrive to be like, boom, and be shady?
Well, she probably said, "Oh no," because you know the last time they was together, you know, Jacqueline said she smelt something. She smelt herself. It sounds like so. Maybe she smelt the ocean coming before she could come. And
Probably.
like, oh no. I don't know what that oh no was, but Karen was not here for it. And so, to be continued, I hate that. But next week it's gonna be hilarious. I can't wait to see what happens. We have no clips, no previews, but I really want to see what happens. Exactly. Like after saying, "Girl, I didn't want to go no way." Like it takes a very tacky person to be uninvited, to not be invited to something.
First
And
of
say
all,
you don't want to go. You can't. How you going to be unbothered, but you show up anyway to be shady?
but that was a lie. Someone as thirsty as she is for camera time wants to be in every scene that she can. I have never seen anyone thirstier for camera time than her.
I haven't either, actually. I mean, I've seen a lot of thirsty people. I've seen people that get on camera look a fool, but she looks a fool and she's thirsty, and it's just like you clearly see that she's being pushed out there by me.
She's thirstier than the cookie lady from Atlanta, and that was thirsty to me.
I don't know. They could be running for number one.
Cookie lady got the message after she left. It was done.
That was it. But Jacqueline is keep coming back. Jacqueline worse than Teddy. It's like, oh my God. Like we went from a gnat to a little water bug. The water bug just keep coming back. My God, like get that bug out of here. Get Jacqueline out of here.
You think the mosquito gone, and you're like, "Ooh, thank gosh!" And all of a sudden, it's just.
Now she the little flies in the barbecue.
Yeah, you think it's gone. You think you done killed it, and boom, it's coming right by your face.
I'm weak, but that's all for the episode. The episode was kind of like blah, That's why there's nothing to pull from it. So I put the link in the chat for anyone that wants to call in. I'll put it in again. And just see if anybody wants to call in. Hey, Jasmine gonna be back next week, y'all. She got a little time now that she ain't got to work with her kids.
And Jasmine coming back when I'm not gonna be here. That's shade.
Well, next week is Jasmine said Jacqueline is musty. Next week it's gonna be, for as of right now, it should be me and all the girls on the panel. So it's gonna be ladies' night. So Jasmine, Dream, and Asia are scheduled to be on the panel next week. So it should be interesting.
And that's gonna be a good episode to be on.
That should be it's gonna be a good episode to review. So
now, it's a slow episode if Lisa ain't called in.
Yeah, Lisa will usually call in, baby. But you know what? Let me tell you something, baby doll. She ain't here. So, so in that case, listen, I put the link in the chat. Does anybody want to call in? It's a short stream today. Not a lot to talk about in the episode, but very, very, easy breezy episode. But next week is where it's going to all go down. So, make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Check out our reviews the rest of the week. We will be here for Beverly Hills on Wednesday and Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City is so good this season.
Mm-hmm.
You really got to Salt Lake City. And the crazy part about it is a lot of people, despite the view count, are actually watching it like this season. Most people ask about, are you watching? I'm like, yes, babe, I've been watching Salt Lake City since the beginning. Like I've been with them girls since.
But it's extra good this season.
This season, it has not been a dull moment. And Mary, to me, is still the MVP.
I guess this is the one time Andy didn't lie. He said, even though he wanted Monica back, the season wasn't lacking, and he didn't lie.
Yeah, Monica is still around here making videos. Like Monica was cool, but I think they got it right. To have a good season like last year and then follow up with without the reason that it was kind of good last season, that lets you know that something's good. So make sure y'all watch Salt Lake City. It's really, really,
and
really
big shout out to Mary for helping bring that too.
Yes.
Mary is activated and involved this season. Mary is drinking beer. She's going on the trips.
Yeah, beer.
Mary had that wine. The Wisconsin trip.
Oh, she did. If you're watching if you're watching Married to Medicine, you know that we don't review that over here at the Lean anymore. But that same panel, Chase, Jasmine, Dream, Antonio, and Sammy reviewed on Tuesdays at No Chaser TV. So I'll put it in the chat. The name of the channel.
Over there, it's a good time.
Yeah, it's always a good time. If you watch Married to Medicine last season and the season 4 over here, go over there. Same panel, same energy, but no chaser. Okay, no filters. This is a little raw over there. So go on over there, and you'll enjoy Married to Medicine too. So, with that being said, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Tori.
Yeah, love you, Jasmine.
Paula Girl, Jim Bunny. Who else is here today? Durga. Make sure you tell them to go over there and check on that apartment too. Go over to me. I want to go to the door and listen and see what's happening, because I think we want to know the truth. And we know Mia.
We need a full reporting video.
Hashtag Mia be lying. So we need the truth. Thank y'all. Okay, like this video, and we will see y'all next time. Thank you, Daddy. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Peace.